Zainab was the ultimate backbone of her family, but nobody seemed to care. She spent her life running their family restaurant and taking care of everyone, from her ungrateful husband, Ilyas, to their daughter, Fia. Instead of appreciation, she got cheated on. Ilyas was having an affair with a new staff member at the restaurant. He'd constantly whisper on the phone with a smile, but whenever Zainab caught him, he'd just lie and say he was mentoring the girl. Things went from bad to worse when the restaurant started tanking. Then, the ultimate blow, Zainab's mom passed away. Even at the funeral, while Zainab was falling apart, Ilyas chose to be with his mistress instead of his wife. That was the last straw. Zainab packed her bags, took the restaurant van, and drove all the way to a remote island in Croatia, following a secret will left by her late mother. A naked surprise in Croatia. Zainab arrived at an old house on a hill in the middle of the night. She was so exhausted she just crashed, only to wake up the next morning and find a total stranger named Joseph sleeping buck naked right next to her. Turns out, Joseph had been living there for years with her mom's permission to look after the place. After a lot of yelling and an initial attempt to kick him out, Zainab realized she needed him. The house was a wreck, and she planned to renovate it into a tourist spot to fix her family's money problems. Their relationship started off as a constant, hilarious bickering match. Healing in hard truths. One night, after closing a deal with a local guy named Makran, Zainab got totally wasted. Joseph stepped up, carried her home, and looked after her like a true gentleman. Meanwhile, back home, Ilyas's life was a disaster. Without Zainab, the house was a mess, and Fia started realizing how much she actually missed her mom. Zainab and Joseph eventually bonded over their shared trauma. Joseph revealed his own heartbreak. His ex-wife cheated on him with his own brother. This shared pain brought them closer. When Zainab tried to be the bigger person and offer Ilyas money from the house to save the business, he arrogantly rejected her, choosing his mistress instead. That was it. Zainab was officially done with him. Freedom and a fresh start. Joseph handed Zainab her mother's old diary, revealing a huge secret. Joseph was actually the original owner of the house before her mother bought it years ago. Seeing how much he cared for her mother's memory touched Zainab deeply. When Joseph's brother, Conrad, showed up trying to buy the house, Zainab shut him down. She realized this place wasn't just real estate, it was where she found her self-worth. The night before Joseph was supposed to leave, Zainab asked him to stay, and things finally got romantic. Soon after, Fia showed up to apologize for how she'd treated her mom. The final showdown happened when Ilyas and his crew arrived, but Zainab didn't flinch. Over one last dinner, she laid down the law. She was divorcing Ilyas, keeping the house, and starting a brand new life with Joseph on that beautiful hill.